Thursday morning. Hope everybody good, blessed, feeling great, getting out, get your workout on, whatever. Strong mind, strong body, all that, right? Well, shit, man, let's get into this, right? I've had a lot of white kids that really want to know my opinion on what's going on. Sunday, I was at the race. Little white boy I know that raced motorcycles. Good kid. Young, like 17. He was kind of like wanting to talk about it. I could tell. He was like, man, Ron, what you think about the situation that's going on? And he was like, man, you know, I know it's wrong how the police do black people. He's like, but what about, you know, the rioting and all this stuff? He said, like, what's your take on all of that? I said, That's the main focus. Like, the narrative has been changed, and that's always the problem. That is, the real issue is the police brutality. The issue isn't the rioting, y'all. I mean, that's the effect. That's what happens when shit is bad in the community. All right, Jenny. What's going on? Okay, we'll break it down in parts, I guess. As far as the riots and the looting, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. My daddy always taught me that if you gotta steal it, you don't need it. And to me, that's stealing. I think a lot of people are being black now because it's the popular thing to do. And I'm talking about all you white kids that listen to rap music, y'all down for the cause. And all you niggas that ain't never stood up for nothing in your life, y'all down for the cause. See, I'm pro-black 365 all the time. And that don't mean I'm anti-white. I didn't say that before. But this thing is bigger than rioting and looting. It's about the police brutality. I want to say this too, man. White folks, please don't think that every mixed person that comes on and has something to say represents what we represent in the black community. Don't believe that. Now, as far as that, first and foremost, anybody that's mixed is as much white as they are black. The reason why most of the time, they gravitate to the black side, for one, they have a little color, so they can't hide being part black. For two, the white community shuns them. They don't want to have anything to do with them. Now, this is for the most part. I ain't saying everybody, because I know too many white grandparents, all white grandparents, who have mixed grandkids that love them to death. I know plenty of white women that have mixed kids. They love them to death. So I ain't saying all, but I'm saying for the vast majority. We take in everybody. We accept everybody. We accept the mixed folk. We accept the black folk that ain't right. And we accept the white folk that the white folk don't accept. All right, great run, y'all. Getting to the other part of the workout here in a minute. But to expound on what I was talking about, I figure y'all probably wondering, like, where's Ron going with this about the mixed part? Well, this is what I'm saying. This is mostly for white people, because black people understand this, because most of the mixed folks is with us. But white people, you can't. I'm gonna give 3 examples. And this will make both sides mad, so it's cool. You had these Hodge twins that kind of work for the Republican Party, I guess you want to say. Excuse me. Don't listen to them. And on the other side of the coin, you have Colin Kaepernick and y'all's beloved Barack Obama. Now, I know I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings with that shit. But don't none of them mixed niggas represent the way I feel. None of them. So stop putting, for the vast majority of black folk, those people don't go through the same thing we go through. So therefore, they can't really speak on the bad things that happen to black people. And I could break that down, but that's a whole nother conversation. Now, the problem I have with my people, this is the problem I have. When incidents like this happen, this George Floyd situation, when these things happen, we do one of 3 things, if not all 3. First and foremost, we cry. That's understandable. Second, we march. And then thirdly, after the first 2 don't alleviate the problem, how can I say it? We pray. That's the only way to say it. We cry, we march, and we pray. And see, I'm not down for none of them. Because I really don't believe, as black folk been going through this for 400 and some odd years, if not more, none of that works. We've been crying, marching, and praying for that long. And this shit still go on. Now see, I'm war ready. When y'all get tired of doing all them 3, and you want to go to war with the corrupt police officers and the people that uphold the corruptness that they do, then that's when you holler at a nigga like me. Now that's my take on this whole situation. I'm tired of seeing t-shirts. I'm tired of y'all niggas marching. And peaceful marching, peaceful protests, all of that. Man, none of that shit work. None of that works. Y'all gonna cry by the visual. Y'all gonna march and say this is senseless. How can we stop it? Only way to stop the violence is to be violent. That's the truth. Any other time y'all want to be violent, but when the police come knocking at your door on some funny shit, y'all want to hide, man. It ain't no time to hide now. It's time to knuckle up, man. Ball your fists up, knuckle up, and these problems will go away. Oh, it's gonna be more people that die. You believe that? But hell, if you're dying anyway, you might as well fight.